Here we go. So, another Molly pod.
Another week.
Another week of fun. So today we're doing conspiracy theories. Truth and lie.
Conspiracy or non-spiracy.
Oh yeah, conspiracy or non-spiracy. Where basically we have found a couple of conspiracy theories, and then we've also made some conspiracy theories up. We're going to be questioning each other on these and deciding which ones we think are real or fake.
So basically, I've got pop culture as a topic, and Ollie's got aliens. And we're going to give each other two conspiracy theories. One of them is real, one of them we have made up, and you have to guess which one you think is the real one, and then the winner will total
The winner gets the belt.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Which is nothing.
Which is nothing. My love, you may keep.
Do you want to go first?
I can go first. I've got some great ones.
Okay.
I found some real good ones. The internet is full of some great stuff out there.
I'm ready to have my mind blown.
I don't know what to start you off with, really.
You got so much more writing than me.
Yeah, because there's a lot out there, babe. There's a lot.
Mine's
the
like notes.
truth's
So I was
out
looking
there.
at him across the room, and he's like beavering away, and I'm just like,
The truth is out there.
yeah.
So, okay.
You totally not prepared, considering you spent 20 minutes writing them all.
I got you. Okay, I think I'm going to start with. So this one I feel is definitely true. So Nazis battled the US with UFOs in Antarctica just after the end of the Second World War. Definitely happened. Right. So do you want to hear?
So Hitler's already dead.
No. Here's the evidence.
Okay, give me the story.
We believe that me.
Okay.
The fans, the theorists, 250,000 senior officers escaped Germany at the end of the Second World War.
Right.
Potentially including Hitler. We're not sure. Probably got zapped up in his UFO.
And I've heard they're sure about the aliens, but they're not sure about Hitler.
Yeah, so they're sure about the aliens.
That makes sense.
So there was the idea that they were hiding out in Argentina.
Right.
But actually, they were in Antarctica.
Antarctica, Argentina. I mean, they sound the same. I can see how you get really confused with those two.
The reason they ran to Antarctica is because that's where they were having their secret UFO space laboratory up there.
Oh yeah.
So after World War II ended, the USA decided to do an expedition to Antarctica, which was meant to last 6 to 8 months, but came back after just one because of what the government said.
Aliens.
Bad weather. But witnesses...
Well, it probably is bad weather. It's Antarctica.
Witnesses...
I can't imagine it being sunny Benidorm.
No, but it was apparently just so bad they couldn't even camp out there.
Eyewitnesses.
Right? Eyewitnesses say not only were they bombarded by UFO ships, they also saw disc-like flying ships flying between the poles at super speeds, and that their aircraft was followed by lights which could disable their bombing capabilities.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a wealth of evidence out there.
That is, I mean, you got eyewitnesses. That's all you need.
Eyewitnesses.
If you saw it, basically, I believe you. Whatever you say you saw, I believe you.
Eyewitnesses who are now.
Government was like, can't have those running around.
So
let them know about the older alien wars.
The other one I found is that all the great inventors are aliens. So not just inventors, but geniuses as well. So I chose a few ones that are kind of the well-known ones to kind of just give you a bit of evidence and frame, and a couple of quotes that explain, and really gave us a hint that they are, they're aliens.
Yeah.
So Albert Einstein, look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. We, the theorists, believe this was him saying, take a closer look at me, son.
Because I'm a fucking alien.
Because I'm a fucking alien.
Okay, yeah, that seems solid.
Nikola Tesla, right? He created a modern way of using electricity.
Nikola Tesla?
Yeah, Nikola Tesla.
Oh, right.
Tesla. Nikola. Tesla.
I don't know how to say that. Go on. Yeah.
Nikola Tesla. That seems right. Doesn't matter because it's a fake name because he's an alien. So his name's probably...
Yeah, I've heard that
You
before.
see?
Yeah.
His quote, after creating the modern way we use electricity, the only thing left to do was finish my journey home.
Oh, to another planet.
That's definitely his way of saying I've made this electricity not for our benefit like the microwave, which they thankfully just lent us, but actually so he could make his ship to go home. And finally, bringing it right to the 21st century, making it relevant for you, Elon Musk, and I quote,
"He's a fucking alien. He looks like an alien."
Obviously.
Duh. Yeah.
"I make rockets so I will see my family again." True quote. True.
Okay.
So, any questions, really?
I believe Elon Musk is an alien. I believe that. That I don't feel like is a conspiracy theory. I feel like that is legit fact. Like, I haven't seen no birth certificate. However, just going from your notes, all the detail you had about the UFOs and Antarctica in 6 months, I think that's the real one. Because I don't think you would have written all of that shit down from your brain. So I vote that, although I prefer the inventors being aliens, I prefer that as a conspiracy theory. I think the real one is the end of World War II, Antarctic alien battle zone. That's my final answer.
I mean, they're both the truth, but yes, you are right. That is the one that has been made by the theories. 1 point to Maddie.
We need another bit of paper so we can
Let me get my little notepad over here. Swanky.
I mean, this is a game for winners. We ain't playing this for fun, kids.
Don't make it too scratchy.
I won't.
Apologise.
Just put M.
Just put M.
Oh.
1.
None.
So, well done. Well done.
Yeah, I think...
Well done.
I used good powers of deduction there. But I really like the one you came up with. I wish that was true.
Do you like my quotes?
I like that.
My real life quotes?
Real life
One
quote.
of them was actually a real quote.
Which one? I'm assuming it wasn't Elon Musk. That also rang some alarm bells for me because I thought that
it was a bit ridiculous.
He didn't really say that. I feel like I'd have heard about that if he'd have said that.
But yeah, you heard it here first, guys.
When it
We're changing
out,
the podcast.
I do believe that he is an alien. Like that.
He definitely is.
It makes so much add up.
It does. Why else would he want to drill a hole into the earth?
I feel like he said that quote in real life just under his breath and no one could hear. Like, I reckon his family really are. Like, have you seen his face? Like, he's
Has anyone
American.
even seen his family?
Well, we had it here first.
Had it here first. Yeah, cool. So, well done. 1-0 to you.
Right.
But,
okay.
Give me a go. So, where we going? We got...
Okay. Britney Spears was a deep cover Bush agent.
Bush agent?
Like President Bush.
Oh, not a Bush agent.
No. She was a deep cover.
She was a...
Fanny Bush
She was
agent.
deep cover in the Bush.
She was deep in that badge, no.
Right, okay,
President
cool.
Bush.
Okay.
And the reason for this is that all of her major scandals, like her quick wedding, when she had the meltdown, all happened at the same time as government scandals. So the theory is that she was a ploy to remove attention from the government scandals with her crazy, like, Britney Spears, enough said. Like,
okay.
That's the reasoning behind that one.
Okay.
Which I quite like.
Yeah. Did you have any scandals? Did you find any scandals that they can relate that to?
Yeah, I didn't write down as much as you. There was one, like, when her marriage was the same day as some, like, government scandal, but it's a government scandal. I don't understand. Nor do I care. See, right, perfectly. I don't care. Okay. I do know that Britney Spears got married for, like, a few days in Las Vegas. So she did her job good. So
that is good, yeah. Fair enough, right. Okay.
And then my other conspiracy theory is that Nickelback have been devised to be publicly hated as a test to see if it will decrease violent crimes. Because we all hate one thing together, which brings us closer together. And by sending our hate on one thing, which is protected by security guards, we vent it out at them, we don't then have violent crimes.
I really like that. I like that one. I think that works as well a little bit, because
it makes complete sense. Because Nickelback, I don't hate their music. I think I like their music, but you have to hate Nickelback.
But why are they douches? Why are they they can't help it?
You just can't, like, everyone...
Have you ever as well, you've been in the middle of a mugging, right? So I was,
always.
It was very scary.
Daily.
I was just walking,
Kent's crazy.
Going to the park. Someone came up to me with a knife and was like, "Give me your money, bro. Give me what you're listening to." I pulled out my Walkman, because, I'm a hipster. Pulled out my Walkman and was like, "Whoa, bro, I'm listening to a bit of Nickelback." And he was like, "Oh, I fucking hate those guys, but I do love Photograph." And I was like, "Well, son." He was like, "You know what? Get you. We're on the same level.
See?
Keep your shit."
It's working.
It did work.
It makes
sense. Work well.
It's a brilliant, and I mean, fair play. Thank you, Nickelback, for taking the brunt.
Yeah, I should be thanking
letting
them,
us.
really.
Yeah, you personally should be thanking them. Thanks, Nickelback. Have a Nickelback.
Oh, Lord Nickelback.
They are taking on the nation's hate and decreasing violent crime. What a man.
Yeah.
What a band.
That is good. I mean, I think I'm going to hazard a guess. So I think...
The funny thing is, one of these is true.
I'm going to go with the Britney Spears one. Is the one that you found on the internet. Because you wouldn't know government dates. You wouldn't have thought to put it with government stuff, I don't think.
But would I put government stuff if I was making mine one up either?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. That's what I mean.
So you think that's the fake one?
Yeah, no, I think that's the real one. The Britney Spears one is the one that you found on the internet and you made, and was made by someone else.
Okay.
And Nickelback is the one that you
you made
up. But it's a really good one. Am I
right?
right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You did that well.
So in some ways, I don't think that you've still won. But in some ways, I don't think that one of them really was a fake conspiracy theory because of you heard it here first. It's now a genuine conspiracy theory. Go out into the internet, do what you will. People research, back me up on this. But
Indeed.
I think I'm onto something there. I think it could be real.
Look at crime rates dropping at the same time as their album
Rockstar
releases.
came out, crime plummeted. Drug use did go up.
Yeah. People had to smoke a hell of a lot of pot to get through that album. Okay.
Right, ready.
Right, what we got? So that's that one. Right.
Hit me with them.
Down there. Okay, you're right. Okay, so I've got 2 left. Right, cool. Can't remember which one I made up now because it's so real.
It's just so good.
So... Yeah, I think these two relate quite well together.
Yeah.
So, aliens live inside cats.
I love that theory.
In 1846,
Yeah.
a scientist did not a lobotomy, but looked at the brain of a dead cat.
That's a lobotomy.
No,
it's not. That's
lobotomy's when
you're right.
they go through the eye, don't they?
I think so.
So in 1846, we discovered cats have a small compartment in their brain, which has been kept secret.
Living in it.
Yeah. Which has been kept secret because we've realised it's something called the purulent cortex.
The purulent. Like poor.
Yes.
Purulent cortex.
Purulent cortex.
Okay, go on.
I don't know why this is funny.
Okay,
It's actually
it's
terrifying. We have 2 cats in our house.
No, we're living with aliens.
That allows cats to have the super fast reflexes that they do.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's
so that's why. Cats are not only dicks, but do actually seem to know when you want attention and not give it to you.
Definitely from another planet. That does.
So and it's all to do with the purulent cortex.
Sorry, what year was it that?
1846.
Right, okay, so if we found this out in 1846 and it was a secret then, why have we not developed any more research on this? Or is it a bit
because
like
it was kept a secret.
That's what Area 51 is. You go there, it's not all like fucking UFO and aliens, how we imagine. You go in, there's just cats everywhere.
There's cats everywhere and they're just...
running everything. Illuminati, they're oh my god, it all makes sense!
The first place with cats with opposable thumbs, just outside Area 51 on Route 61, or whatever it is. Just saying.
Okay,
Just saying. Once again, but
cats
the
arming it with
cortex,
machine guns,
has been kept secret because if we knew that we had this, people wouldn't have them as pets, and they'd have a lot more straight alien cats around.
And I mean, if they are evil, we want them on our side. We don't really, because if they're all straight, they're going to band together.
Exactly, and it'd be like the milk advert when they all come in.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I like that.
And here's another one.
Yeah.
Another one that you'll like. Jesus was an alien.
Yes.
The virgin birth. What? It's quoted in the Bible, not of this world.
Ooh.
Angels are other aliens.
I like that. I think it does it makes everything make sense. Like the miracles, the dying, the coming back to life.
I've also got a date for you as well.
Okay, throw it at me.
1955. Someone received a telepathic communication.
Yeah.
Saying that, he was going to be the alien ambassador.
Right,
and
okay.
The aliens took the form of gods.
Right.
So all gods as well.
Okay.
1997. Dead. CIA.
I mean, it would make Scientology and Christianity very much closer religions.
I believe they are the same religion, to be fair.
I think that's a fair comments. I think if you take anything away from this podcast, Scientology, Christianity, on a par. Yeah, I think
they are, because Jesus is an alien.
It does make sense. And then, like, God is like, is it Zunu? Like, the Scientology gods, they called Zunu or something?
Zunu.
I can't remember, but it's fucked up.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's spelled Jesus.
I don't know which one I think's real out of those two. I mean, I love them both. I think they're both brilliant theories.
Yeah.
I think that I think the cat one is real.
That's the one I made up.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
God, the poor thing. The poor...
The purulent cortex.
Such a fucking idiot. Of course that's not real. The Jesus one made so much more sense.
It was the date though, wasn't it? It's the fact that I had a date in it.
Yeah, I think it was the date it got me, and I think it was like, I don't know.
The true date was actually 2019. What's the date today? The 12th of January. I discovered the purulent cortex.
Yeah.
In my very much still alive cats. Don't worry, no cats were hurt and harming of this.
We're not like examining their brains.
And I also know that Christianity and Scientology are very far apart.
Well,
unless Jesus is an alien. So
I think I quite like Jesus being an alien. I think that makes so much sense. No wonder I had a fucking halo.
Thank God you lost one, otherwise we'd have to have a tiebreaker at the end.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
So, yeah, I get
the alien point. Jesus.
The alien Jesus. No blasphemy, please. No blasphemy.
Sorry, none of this is intended to offend, by the way. Just disclaimer.
But if it does, we don't care.
We do care very, very much if you just put your opinions in a letter and put them in any bin. I'll get them.
I love that in between us. It's so good.
Right, okay. My next one is... I like this one. Stevie Wonder isn't blind. He's never been blind. Right. It was for sympathy. And there are three main arguments for why he's not blind.
Right.
He's got a season ticket to basketball games. He can't see anything. All he can hear is the ball bouncing up and down. It might be baseball. One of the two. He likes
either way,
sports.
what are you going to hear? You're going to...
Or...
Hey! Okay, right, yeah. 2,
he caught a mic falling. There's a video of him catching a falling mic.
Yeah, but like Daredevil, he's got like the extra senses. Like...
Well, he caught it. He must have seen it.
Okay.
That's just an argument for the way you can see. And then the third one, which I think is the one that really cements it in for me. Because, I mean, Boy George. Right. Boy George claimed that he recognised him at a party. Stevie Wonder went, "Hi, Boy George." And Boy George was like, "He can't fucking see. How do you know that?" Because he can see.
Maybe Boy George.
Don't discredit Boy George.
I'm not. I'm just saying maybe he wears a very...
It happened.
He might wear a very pungent, like, perfume.
To be fair, he looked like he would.
You'd probably hear him rattling.
Do you know
He's
what
always
Boy
wearing
George?
jingles
Yeah, all that like
stuff. Everything's going on.
He just smelt the hairspray and was like, "That's Boy George."
Do you think he was like an inspiration for Russell Brand's sort of look? Russell Brand just took it a little bit darker.
Yeah, maybe. I think everyone gets inspiration from everyone.
I get mine from the purulent cortex. Okay.
But yeah,
right,
so Stevie Wonder was just all for sympathy, make him famous. He ain't really blind. Those glasses, you see perfectly well.
Yeah, right.
And the second one is that Avatar was not actually CGI. There was no CGI involved in Avatar.
Oh, okay.
It's another planet which exists, which we have a really good relationship with, and they let us film this fantasy film there because...
The explosions and all that stuff.
Yeah, all of that. No, the explosions were they can't be CGI. The explosions it was still a film set.
Right.
It was still a film.
But the actual avatars
exists. And we've got a really good relationship with them. And the reason that we don't know that it exists for real is because it would just be too much for the public to deal with. So that's why they said, let's do a film, feel it out, see how they take to us, and then maybe one day we'll tell them that it's real. But Avatar, real people, real planet. And we have a good relationship with them, so it's nothing to be afraid of. But yeah, so the film, they were like, you know what? We've been watching your Hollywood films on planet Earth, and we think they're brilliant.
They think they're
We would love to be in one of your films. And they were like,
okay.
let's just do the whole thing.
Can I ask
yeah.
why, if we have been able to go to this other planet, you know, being aliens is something I'm quite an expert in.
Obviously, yeah. Okay, go on.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Why have we not sort of maybe made this so, you know, like Harry Potter world, you can go to the Avatar world? I think it would be quite cool if maybe we could all go on holiday.
We're not ready.
Just not ready.
We're not ready. No.
Do you think maybe, I guess the budget only was able to send a few amount of...
Yeah, I mean, it's budget. Like Harry Potter world, you don't go to Harry Potter. Like, you know Harry Potter world is not real, right?
Okay. Sure thing.
It would be too much money.
Another non-believer.
And getting everyone there, the logistics of it all, because it's going to be a bit like a free-for-all. Once we know it's there and people can start going, fucking everyone's going to want to go. Plus, like you saw in the film, the land is beautiful. If we all go, you know what we're like. We go and we tour as...
Come like Benidorm.
Exactly like Benidorm. Before you know it, you're going to have fat avatars having a full English with tighty whities. No one wants to see that. So, yeah, those are my two theories.
Okay, right. What was the first one again?
Stevie Wonder isn't blind.
Stevie Wonder isn't blind is the one you got on the internet. You made up the Avatar one.
You know my brain too well.
I do.
Yeah. Another point to you. Right, let's hear your final one.
Feels good being a winner. Feels good being a winner.
Yeah, well, I suppose you don't get that feeling very often, do you, really?
No, not really. So we've got two here. They're both very interesting. Mm-hmm. So similar. They're both based around technology and sort of aliens using our technology to take control of us. One of them's kind of actually trying to take something away from the aliens and giving it to the people. So it's kind of a flipperoonie.
Right, okay.
So you may remember in 2009, a blue light was spotted in the sky in Norway.
I do vaguely remember that.
Yes. So this was actually something called Project Bluebeam.
Right.
Which was a failed attempt to do a giant hologram over the Earth, which would show a space invasion, but also show like godlike people that would offer salvation if we just bowed down. Plan being, we would lay down all our arms and weapons and surrender to the new gods.
Yeah, because we're known for doing that, just not fighting back.
We never do that.
No.
We never fight anyone. No. And the space, in... then they could introduce a new world order.
Right.
And I think that this was probably the Russians involved with this.
It does sound like a Russian thing to do. As it usually is.
So that's one. So actually it wasn't aliens. So it's like the other way around. It's like it wasn't aliens that put the blue orb in the sky. The blue light in the sky.
So, but Russia wanted to make it think that it was aliens.
Wanted to make everyone think we were aliens.
Didn't Russia at some point, a few years ago, didn't they say to America? I remember hearing that, like, they said to America, if you don't tell the world about the aliens, we will.
He did say that. Putin did say that. Me and my good friend Putin. I've been emailing about this a little while, and I did ask him.
What made him change his mind?
I did ask him about the project Blue Beam. He was like, yeah, we did have something like that, but we never actually started it. So we're still not sure where the blue light comes from. They think maybe it could have been like a, bit of a power surge. Or it wasn't them? They're not sure. There was a power surge potentially that could have caused it, but they also don't know if it was. Did he say why he decided against telling us about aliens? Because at one point he was all like, yeah, fuck this, I'm telling the world about aliens, and then changed his mind. Did you discuss that in your emails? Basically, he wants to keep that on the lowdown because he's
saving it up.
His wife doesn't know he's gone. Alien lover.
Oh, a bit like an Ashley Madison. Like, if he tells the world about the aliens, his wife's going to find out about... Okay, you know.
Although he did say the probing is rather good.
Yeah. We're all going to be into it once it hits.
Yes, he said, I always wondered why aliens come down, across light years and light years of space and time and warp and change their whole way they move just to finger us. And it is the fact that our bumholes are incredibly appealing to them.
Oh. Soft squidgy buttholes.
Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange. So yes,
I get that. I mean, enough men are obsessed with aliens. It makes sense that aliens are too.
Everybody just likes an asshole. It's
Everyone likes the thought of alien until it smells like farts.
I'm pretty sure I smell your farts the rest of the time anyway, so I don't know
why. I'll stick my dick in.
Why can't I fuck where the farts come from? That's what I see it as. Right, so the other one I got, Aliens actually travel around our world using broadband, which is why it has got faster over time. And why it has the ability to hear you, so that when like you're talking, you pull your phone out and it's advertising to you.
Hello Google, you're actually saying hello aliens.
Yeah, they actually advertise as a form of currency which they exchange with our government, so that they can continue to use the broadband to travel through our network.
So even though these aliens come from other planets and are incredibly intelligent and forward thinking and like so much more advanced than we are, they are still paying us to use our shitty broadband.
Yeah, basically. What happened is there was a crash landing back in 1925.
Right.
Not the Roswell one that everyone thinks it would be, but no, it wasn't that one. There was a crash landing back in 1925,
right.
And they were all very, very badly damaged. So the only way they could survive was by going through what they call a wet interference fry network.
I think I know which one's not real.
Basically what we call Wi-Fi.
I think that one's not real.
I
think you gave yourself away there. You lost it halfway through.
Too far. Should have shut up. You got me. You got me on that one. So deceive the world with giant hologram was actually apparently
a real conspiracy theory. Okay, so I get a point.
I was doing so well. I should have kept quiet.
I think I got the points quite right, because if you've got 2,
you've
got 3.
I've got points for ones I've got right, and you've got a point when you got one wrong. So if I get this one wrong, we'll be on 3 points each.
And it's just a tie. I can just live with a tie. There has to be a winner.
There's no tie.
Right.
Tying's just what you say to kids that lost.
Right, hang on. Right.
Mm-hmm.
My last 2 conspiracy theories. Okay. Get in the zone. Get your thinking cap on.
Right.
Get your tinfoil hat on. Ready. Celebrities don't really die. They just go to Celebrity Island when they want to retire.
Is that North Korea?
And yes. And they pretend to die so that they can get out of the public eye for their last years. And that's why also when celebrities die young, they go, you know what? I've had enough of this. I just want to live a normal life. So, and then there's this amazing Celebrity Island. Also, another sort of fact that links into they don't really die is that they don't die at all. So they have made, obviously, we can live forever. Obviously, like if we're going down the conspiracy theory track, like we can obviously live forever, but overpopulation, real problem. We can't all live forever. So they decide that the select few celebrities can.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
we're going to have the Kardashians forever.
Well, we won't, because we'll think they're dead. But they will be living on Celebrity Island.
Oh, thank God for that.
So we will think they're dead. They'll be out the public eye so it won't be until they really are, because of the Kardashians. They love that attention. They aren't going to step back from that limelight anytime soon. So don't get excited about that.
They can just keep having surgery.
But you remember that year when I think it was like 2017? I can't remember what year. There was a year where loads of celebrities died. It was the same year. I think it was Snape died. Tim Allen, he died. There was like loads of celebrities that died. Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
Not Tim Allen. I think he's alive.
Tim Allen.
That year where they all died, all in one year, there was a real skyrocket on Celebrity Island.
Right.
It's because they were doing a deal. So that's why a lot of people decided to...
Why do I feel like this island's owned by Richard Branson?
It is. You know what? That's the next bit. No, we don't know who owns it.
Kim Jong-un is actually just his Asian housekeeper for the island.
That's why no one can go to North Korea, and that's why he pretends to be really aggressive and standoffish, because no one can find out about Celebrity Island.
Okay.
It's North Korea.
Fair
that
enough.
bit is just my add-on. The actual theory is just that celebrities don't die. They just take a step out from public eye and they go and pay and live.
I see how that works. So people it's a shame, because Kurt Cobain could probably do a really good album right now.
He is. If you're another celebrity, he's selling tickets. They are flying out. He sells out in seconds, mate.
So what? They never die?
No.
Never ever.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right. Okay. Right. Next one.
And my other one is that the CIA killed Bob Marley. And the theory behind this is that there was conflict between him and the CIA about Jamaica and trying to destabilise Jamaica, which he was involved in.
Right.
So they wanted him out of the picture. It was too much press. He's bringing too much attention to it. We want him gone.
Okay, yeah.
So the way, that Bob Marley died of, he got cancer in his toe.
Got cancer in his toe?
Yeah, Bob Marley got cancer in his toe because he's Rastafarian. He refused to cut it off. So eventually it killed him.
Yeah, that is true.
The way he got that was the CIA gave him a pair of boots, and the pair of boots had a loose wire in the toe, and it stabbed him in the toe. That's how he got cancer. So the CIA made it. I don't know how they.
They like injected cancer in with the boot.
I don't know how you can do that. Apparently, that's what they did. Because it is like recorded that his assistant was like, yeah, he cut his toe on the boot and there was a loose wire in the bottom of it. And that was the CIA getting rid of Bob Marley because if he was bringing too much attention to. Okay. I know, right? You've got a lot to think about.
They're tough ones. Whichever one you've made up, you've done a good job. So I've got Bob Marley was killed by the CIA, which seems believable.
Yeah.
And celebrities never die.
No, not just that they never die when they.
But they go to a secret island.
When they want to take a step out of the public eye.
Okay, because both seem so believable. Because I've heard both those theories in a sense before, which makes me feel like you've either taken two ones that have been made on the internet and you're forging one as your own.
Or is it just that you've heard me say one of them a few times?
I need to. Wait, someone give me a torch. I'm going to show you your eyes. Okay. I'm
going to start doing a countdown.
I know, right. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, so my feeling is that celebrities never die and go to an island is something that we've talked about before, but actually we've never read anywhere. So I'm going to go with that's the one you made up, and I win the game.
You do.
I win the game.
Because it was the year that all the celebrities died. That was the year that I came up with that theory that they were all going off to some island. So you have heard that theory many times, but it was me that every time said that theory. So you are the winner.
Champion.
You know what? I thought I was going to do better at that. I thought I came up with some really good conspiracy theories there. I thought you would be a bit more fooled. I can't believe I fell for the fucking poor brain.
It's because you know.
A secret brain. How do you have a secret brain compartment? That makes no sense. I can't believe I fell for that. That's fucking ridiculous.
It's because we have two cats and you know that they're weird as.
Yeah, I believe that cats could be fucking aliens, but now I'm thinking of your argument.
It's the purulent cortex.
I'm so stupid.
It's the purulent cortex.
I'm very stupid.
Me and Molly were chatting about it the other day. She doesn't talk to you because, you don't get it. But the purulent cortex. So I'll win. Champion.
Well done, Ollie.
Dinner's on you. Sweet. So... That's it, really.
That's
Another
it for
end
the
of Molly
week.
Pod. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe.
Come up with your own. Give us some real or some of your own conspiracies.
Yeah, give us some of your own conspiracies.
We love
in
conspiracy
the
theories.
Like, share, and subscribe, and have a good week.
Bye.